Really? This is you and your Wayne's World-ish kind of try to start the show thing with the guy like 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, okay. Anyway, here we are, Vanishing Gates, guys. Hey, how's it going? I am Jay, your host in the the unexplained, like why you're watching the show, and this is
probably gonna stroke out Jack.
I mean, are you playing golf right now?
No,
or
I could die with stroke.
You're gonna masturbate on the show. That's not cool. Please don't.
It's not the only thing that I could do it in one hole.
Oh God, I don't want to see that. Anyhow, guys, here we are live and all up in your face.
Only takes one stroke to get there for me in both directions.
Oh man! All right, so you want to go with cigar of the show there, Jack?
Cigar of the show is the Gurkha Ghost. Delicious. Hold on. Estimated 19. Wait.
That means established.
Established. Fuck off. 1837, 1857, 1887. Sometime in the past, it was established.
So it's a nice Maduro, heavy cigar, good weight, nice press, good taste, triangle cut, a good burn.
Look, okay, it's a good cigar. Why you gotta talk about its specifics? Okay, you don't talk about it like that.
Because that's how you do this. Hit that button on that fan there, so I don't die of a heat freaking stroke.
Ha! I'm gonna die of a stroke.
Also not funny.
I'm out.
So anyway, guys, if you're here in chat, you have been ignoring us for at least 20 seconds because we've not gone live yet. So if you're watching us on the YouTubes or on the podcasting format. So those of you guys, actually, let's do a little special for you guys for another couple seconds here. This is great. Hold on. This is great because a lot of people like listen to the podcast and they don't watch the video stream, the live stream. So you guys are getting a little treat here because we haven't gone live on accident. We normally do the show live stream on, once a week on the Facebooks. So check us out on Facebook so you can actually look at our ugly mugs and enjoy our company that way.
Yeah,
But continue to podcast download us and give us good ratings because we'll heart you in the face. All right, we're going to go live now on Facebook. Will you stop moving that mic around?
Just keep coming by.
Just keep me going.
Should we redo the intro for Facebook?
Should we just do the Facebook intro and the
Let's
intro again?
throw the intro
We're going to do the
up
intro
there.
again.
Let's throw the intro up. Let's do this.
In case they don't
Facebook won't understand.
I don't want them to miss my wonderfully composed piece on a keyboard.
Sound like Yanni.
Not Yanni.
It was so synthetic.
I miss when
Symphonic.
Scully worked.
He works. You just don't have him plugged in right now. And his skull's
Barely
gone.
works. I
Skull
should
talks
actually I
out.
should plug him in. You broke his skull. Bro.
I fucking apologize.
You already F-bombed, and we're not even 10 minutes into the show yet.
Well,
All right, so those of you who are now watching us on the Facebook, video cast, cigar of the show there, Jack.
Gurkha Ghost.
Gurkha Ghost. Delicious cigar. Now, I do want to mention, I was in Oregon recently.
Established road.
As in yesterday, recently.
1887.
Established. It doesn't mean estimated, it means established.
road.
Yeah. So I was in Brookings yesterday for the Kite Festival. We went there and had some fun, and we stopped by a brewery, which I was very excited about. And I'm going to keep pimping these guys out because they're the bomb diggity. Misty Mountain Brewing. I'm going to be drinking the Pippin Porter during the show. Bless you in the face. Are you done? Do you have any more left? Or is that it?
I don't know.
Okay. So this is a brewing company that are surfers, Led Zeppelin, and Lord of the Rings nerds. It's phenomenal. The owner's great. Actually takes great pride in his customer service. Will serve you himself. Awesome.
He will service you
people.
himself.
You're a terrible
I'm going to go to the shame corner.
Not funny.
Just gonna go
So,
to the shame corner now.
anyway. Dumbass.
I'm sorry.
Great brewing company. Great atmosphere. Family-friendly environment. Everyone that goes in there seems to be friends immediately. Just being in the situation in that area, it's awesome. And their beers are some of the best. It's one of the best stouts that he makes that I've ever had in my life, and I'm a huge stout fan. So I'll tell you that right now. If you're a beer aficionado, you want to check out Misty Mountain.
You like stouts?
Yes.
For weasels.
What?
Because a stout is like weasel.
They also made an IPA that I got to taste directly out of the fermenter. And I'll tell you what, right now, that IPA is one of the best IPAs I've ever had. I'm not a huge IBU fan, internal bitterness units, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
Or individual. One of those. Anyway, what the hops caused the beer. The hops don't linger in a gross way. The only thing I can compare that IPA to is Pliny the Elder, which I've had, which is one of the best IPAs in the world. And this one is equal, if not better, than Pliny the Elder. Yeah.
Pliny the Younger was way better.
Well, yeah, but you can't get that unless you go to the brew house.
Pliny the Younger?
Yeah, the beer. I'm talking about beer, not
I'm
philosophers.
talking about the Roman philosopher.
We're not talking about philosophizers.
Philosophizers?
Philosophizers?
Falafels. Here we are talking about falafels on your paranormal podcast, Vanishing Gates.
My paranormal podcast?
His paranormal podcast.
So, one thing I want to say, sadly, I didn't really have a topic for the show. We're going to go over some news stuff, and maybe Jack has some things to talk about. One thing I do want to do is come together and lament the loss of one of the greats in the paranormal realm. On the 18th, Rosemary Ellen Guiley passed away, and I have some of her books. She's a great writer and great researcher on the paranormal and unexplained. Without her, we probably wouldn't have any of the crap to talk about we talk about. So Godspeed, good ma'am, and I hope you find the answers that you were looking for there. She was also a mainstay on things like Jim Harold's Paranormal Podcast. And if you're a paranormal researcher or investigator, you know exactly who she is. And it's a huge loss for all of us that she's gone. So, sorry to see you go.
Yep.
I had actually petitioned to try to get her on the show, and now I feel like a jerk.
I just don't feel like she's going to show. And if she does, maybe we should probably have a seance or something.
Seriously.
Oh, I mean,
You're just going to keep rolling this ball to the plate for people light you on fire and believe that. You just have this ability, this propensity, Jack, to just try to get yourself killed just to be an asshole for no reason.
I am not.
This is a solemn moment.
I am not being an asshole for no reason. I'm just an asshole. There's the fucking difference.
So that's your reason?
That is my reasoning.
But hey, man, really though, it is a loss for all of us in this community who love to do the research and whatnot, and it's very sad for us. I'm sure she's happy wherever she's at. I'm sure she's doing well. We get to tarry on and continue this wonderful rigmarole called life. So, got anything to say to that, buddy? You want to
rest well and enjoy peace?
Oh, okay, there. That's good. That's a good way to go. Son of a bitch.
Oh, you thought I'd say something smart ass? No. I don't mock the dead. I hope they rest. I hope they have a good afterlife.
I'm very upset because this cigar is already burnt out.
This cigar has got a hole in it now.
So I'm gonna.
Slowly.
I mean, the flavor's good. It seemed like a decent cigar, and I'm kind of worried. I wonder if we write to Gurk and be like, "Hey, bro, what's up?
What's happening here?
Fix it. Hand me that matchbook thing, will you?" So, anyway, no, that's out of the way. We just recently celebrated the 50th anniversary of man landing on the moon,
Which never happened.
I dare you to tell any of the three guys that were on that shuttle that.
I will tell each and every one of them.
I guarantee you
To their
they
faces.
will still kick your ass.
I'll look at them and be like, "You were never on the moon."
Why weren't they on the moon there, Jack? Please explain.
Well, there's no gravity, right? So they would have just floated. How do you land on something with zero gravity? You don't even have to punch in holes. You don't even have to anchor down your.
How do you figure there's no gravity on the moon? Who taught you about the moon?
Well, I mean, think about it for a second. If there's with low gravity, I mean, gravity is created by mass. Mass equals gravity. So,
Well, so the moon's not a marble.
no, it's not a marble, but it's hollow.
What?
Everybody knows the moon is hollow. It's made of cheese.
I'm gonna start calling you A Jack for Alex Jones Jack. Dude,
Along with a Nazi base on the other side of it.
you've seen too many movies. Now, there is a lot of conspiracy theories about that, and it would be interesting to have people on that actually know what they're talking about there, Jack. How much do you know about these conspiracy theories? Do you really think we didn't land on the moon?
There is no gravity on the moon.
There is, in fact, gravity.
Gravity
on
is
the
not created by the mass of the planet. It's actually created by it spinning, creating gravitational
The
force
rotation,
downwards
okay.
on top of the sun's emissions of the those repeated flashes that the sun does, those flares.
You do realize
the force it emits.
You realize the moon is a satellite, right?
The moon is a satellite. It doesn't rotate.
It does.
It doesn't rotate.
It transitions around this planet, which has gravity and mass. So,
well, this planet is stuck between a satellite, which causes a force on the other side, and then the sun on the other causes, the rotation, which causes a force downwards.
I'm gonna have my buddy Hunter on here to disagree with you soon.
I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. I'm just over here fucking around. I'm gonna go with this though. Hold on, I got this. I got this. No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong at all. Gravity is not created by mass. That's a falsity.
All right, so anyway, I'm gonna drink some of this Misty Mountain.
Mass is not gravity.
This porter, so I can ignore that.
Mass does not cause gravity. That is a falsity.
Gravity.
They cannot prove that. They cannot create enough mass to actually recreate gravity.
So you are on a tangent to insult everyone in the world on one show.
If people can say this planet is flat, then I will say there is no such thing as gravity with mass.
When we have a million followers, you can start being an idiot. But until then, can you not pull it up? That's what I call that.
We're gonna get to a
Jake
billion
Logan
by
Paul
me
thing
doing
to
this
pull
stupid
it up.
shit.
Good lord, bro.
Good lord. What? What? You think that mass creates gravity? I mean, I literally just said it. The equation of mass causes gravity, but I'm going to argue against my own statement of fact, just because I feel like it.
Even the Canadians in chat think you're on crack right now, man.
Canadians don't know anything anyways. They think hockey and beer is good. You leave them alone.
Hey, hockey and beer are fucking amazing.
There's a reason America is ahead of Canada and everything, because you don't let retarded cousin drive the bus, okay? You just let them stay in the back, they chew on their shoe, and that's all right? That's Canada. They're just in the back chewing on their shoe.
I want to remind you that you wear a shoe on your head on the show because of our Canadian viewers and listeners.
Look, if you don't let me just go with my smart-ass comments, even though maybe they may not be true or real, then Dave has nothing to say to me, and he can't insult me enough, okay? We need to give Dave something to insult me over.
How did we become like the Opie and Anthony of the paranormal?
How are you going to take these things from Dave? How are you going to take these things from Dave?
I don't take anything from Dave.
He's got to hear me say stupid shit so he can have a good day. All right, that's his life.
Hey, don't piss him off too much. I still want him to send me coffee crisps. Hey, folks in chat, what's up? Poverty. Oh God. All right. Anyway,
listen here, Dave.
Look what you started there, Jack.
How dare you talk to me like that and speak about my country in such a way?
How dare you come up with truth words?
Lies.
These are lies. Let's do some news
Canada
stuff. If I can
is
fold
evil.
This up and make it work.
Canada is full of evil people who stab trees and drain its blood and drink it, okay? They need to not talk to me about oil when they're draining poor trees of their life's blood, okay? This is bullshit.
That's maple syrup, and maple syrup is delicious.
Hold on. I'm having an argument over here. Don't fucking ruin it for me. That's all I got. God. Also, Canada
even Nick doesn't
sucks.
know where to go with this in chat. Anyway. Canada does not suck. Canada's amazing. I love Canada. Canada is my friend. Canada's our buddies.
My balls.
Will you stop for 5 seconds? And
I will never pander. I will never pander.
But you'll fuck a panda.
No, I won't. They're too lazy.
What does being lazy have anything to do with that?
They'd never even try.
Just lays there to give you the kind of gratification you want. Are we supposed to talk about ghosts and shit?
We're
you are a problem.
We have left the paranormal, gone and just insulting each other at this point.
But I do have
argue with our friends in chat at this point. Tree blood. That's right. That's what we call it, Nick. Tree blood. The genocide of trees in Canada is the problem in this world. Okay, that's where our oxygen is going. It's not clear cutting. It's tree blood being taken out. Okay. Fucking goddamn vampires eat
Don't
trees.
make me spit out my delicious beer, you son of a bitch. Anyhow, no, Canada, he doesn't mean it. We love all of you. Jesus.
Except for the French.
Stop it. Parlez-vous le français?
Oui.
That's your extent of the French language, isn't it?
My extent.
All right, then you can't make fun of them too much. Anyhow, so did you hear about the Florida meth gators?
The Florida meth gators.
It's not a band. it's not a football.
Okay, hold
team.
on. Dave Stock in chat. What is with the U in colors? What is going on here? Okay.
That's how I spell it.
This is America. We don't use U's in certain words.
Well, you can spell it multiple ways. It's like people that mispronounce the name Vincent van Gogh.
Tree pyres. There we go. They're tree pyres.
Jesus, and chat. Chat's just going to town.
Anyways, that's what we need to talk about. This pair of true crime, tree pyres. Canada's devastating deforestation of the blood of trees.
They wouldn't deforest
To
the
drain
maple
the
trees.
blood.
They wouldn't have maple syrup, you genius.
Oh my God, hold on. I just fell in love with Canada. They love pineapple on pizza. I am moving to Canada officially. If
Pineapple
Canadians,
pizza.
if Canadians love pineapple on pizza, I must return.
I
must go.
return. What do you mean return?
I was never in Canada. Never mind. This conversation ends now. This conversation ends now.
I was never in Canada. Oh my gosh. It's called English.
Thank you, Dave is the best person on earth. I now rescind everything I said about Canada except for the tree pyre things. The tree pyres.
No, the tree pyre thing, I think he'd own that.
The tree
Seems
pyres.
kind of like his kind
Seems
of
to be
joke.
the case.
Maple syrup's delicious.
That's
Drink for tree blood.
This is true.
So, but the Florida meth gators, have you heard about this at all?
I have not.
There was a warning that went out, I guess, about don't flush your methamphetamines down the toilet in Florida because the gators may become addicted to methamphetamines and become meth zombie gators.
Okay.
You want to absorb that for a second?
Let me just realize this is 2019. Once upon a time, people were worried because they'd get eaten by alligators near swamps because their horse carts might get stuck. Now we're worried that meth gators might be a thing. I'm starting to think humanity is taking a turn for the worst.
Meth gators?
Yeah, I don't think
So
we're doing well.
humanity's bad because
You know,
of meth gators.
in other countries, they're like, hold on. In other countries, they're like, little Timmy might starve to death today, or one of 13 children might survive. In the United States, meth gators.
So you don't remember Sally Fields at all, do you?
Well, I mean, she ate half of them, so I do remember her.
She was like, "Oh, I'm out here trying to feed
Tree pyres.
the
Tree
kids
pyres
in
is a
Africa."
meme, Nick. Come on, let's meme the shit out of this.
Oh, it better get a meme.
This better be a fucking meme.
Tree pyres. Oh, no one knows what you're double posting in chat. So yeah, but there's meth gators now. That's a pretty cool thing. So if you're waiting for the zombie apocalypse, it's upon us in the form of strong-hided, large, can kill you to death
You know
meth
what?
gators.
Bill Davis is correct on this. This is the fault of the police.
The
If they
damn
didn't knock on our
God's fault
doors,
for us
forcing us to flush our meth down the drains. Okay?
Bill Davis in
If
chat.
it wasn't
coming
for
through.
the police
if the
knocking on the
cops
door,
wouldn't bother us and let us do our meth in peace,
then
we
there would be
wouldn't
no
have
reason
flush
to
it.
make meth gators. All right?
I'm gonna have to have Bill on the show one of these days. It's a pretty cool
It's
dude.
a necessity. It's a necessity. Anyways,
Meth
so
gators.
I think it's funny, these days where we talk about like, one of the. I guess this would be like a comparison at this point. Is in this country we're so technologically advanced that we
Are we?
yeah we're massively technologically advanced. Like many
Are
other
we?
countries though are like England and Russia, but it's
Like England
and Russia.
and Russian. They're not.
But here's the thing. No.
Just
Because
us.
think about it. Japan, China, these places are advanced. But you think about it for a second. What is it with our country that actually changes things? And I think
Well-
it's actually the lack of a real history per se.
How is there a lack of real history in this country?
Well, think about it. We're only 200 years old. Most of these countries, they've had
We're
tribes and
older
different
than that?
groups. Well, okay, hold on. 400 years old. My bad.
What?
I don't know how fucking old we are. Hold on. I'm not thinking history right now. Give me a break. Let me.
But you're talking history.
The worst possible thing for me is American history. You have no idea. That is like my weakness in life.
Sounds like it.
As he sips a giant fat guy soda. I would argue.
Dave in chat just called you out.
I would
bro.
argue, but I can't. I cannot argue that point. I am in fact drinking a giant fat guy
Yes,
soda.
Emily in chat, you missed it. He's drinking a giant fat guy soda.
It's happening.
It's like a 64-ounce cheapo
It's 30
fast food cup.
It's fucking 32 ounces.
Whatever.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, so you made me lose my train of thought. Anyway, so what it is I think one of the biggest things between countries is if you think about it, a lot of these countries, individual places, like if you talk about the Baltics, like for Russia, for instance, a lot of Russians see the Baltic states as part of Russia, but the Baltic states disagree because they're different cultures. They're different
just
culturally.
curious as to...
And even in individual countries, they have different cultures.
So you were educated on Age of Empires. I got you. Makes sense now. It's all coming together.
How does this relate to that? I'm confused.
Because you're a nut.
I'm confused. No, I mean think
I'm
about
still enjoying this Misty Mountain Brewing.
it.
Tip and
Misty
porter.
Mountain. Go to the Misty Mountain Colds. Fight smog for everybody, please.
Smaug.
Smog.
Smaug.
Anyways, ass clown.
Brookings, Oregon, on the 101. Check him out. Go in there. Tell him I sent you. It's phenomenal. And ask him about Bigfoot because he's had some Bigfoot stuff.
Good for him. Anyways. My point is that even individual...
Pour? Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's sexy. Delicious.
The reason I feel like the United States has its own issues, but it doesn't have as many issues as like the rest of the world, like... Well, I mean...
You were just trying to start an international conflict, aren't
No,
you?
not really, because if you think about it, in places like even in England, they have issues with terrorists that are local. Like real fucking issues. That's why they have so many... Like, if you go to England, most of their streets have cameras on them. Most of them
Have you
are
been to
monitored by the
America?
police.
We have lots of cameras here, too.
Yeah, but they're not monitored by the government.
No, but your cell phone is.
Well, yeah, I mean, your cell phone is basically just a giant fucking camera for the government. But point is,
Just saying.
we're just stealthier with our bullshit.
we're stealthier with our watching every move you make.
I mean,
we are
personally
creeps.
I am personally offended by this. All right. Anyways, I am personally offended by what you're saying because Chuck, who is my CIA agent,
Dude,
he just had his first kid.
God damn it.
He just had his first kid. Okay.
I will burn you for spoilers, you son of a bitch.
And what are you talking about? I'm talking about the CIA agent who is watching my phone right now.
I'm just saying, I will burn you if
Not
you,
the
if
show.
You
No,
watching
no,
the
no,
show
no.
and you give me spoilers because I'm only in the third
My
season.
CIA agent who
I know
watches
I'm
my
behind.
cell phone is named Chuck, and he just had his first kid. And him and his wife Stevie, they live in Arkansas. They're really nice. He's a really nice person. He doesn't even like bother me when I'm like,
So,
watching certain things that people shouldn't see.
Is this like your job interview for the Alex Jones show?
No,
Like, is that what you're
I'm
doing
just,
here?
I'm just telling you about my fucking CIA agent who monitors my cell phone.
God, man, you probably think
Does no one else know their
fucking
CIA agents?
Flat.
Does no one else know their CIA agent personally? Like mine, he texts me every once in a while, like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do that," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks, Chuck." Yeah,
Okay, can we?
it's always, he's just alerting me to problems. Okay, he just tells me to avoid things. He's a really nice guy. Jesus,
I'm going to call Tom Vlassis and have him make you a tinfoil hat. Look, of course, being spied on, we know that. It's not like it's people doing it. It's computer programs that monitor and record everything you're doing. It's not like, unless you say a certain
Almost like I was telling
words
a giant
in
joke,
season,
and you just like,
almost like you're making a joke. I can never tell with you, dude. I can never tell. You know why? I'm worried about you. This is why you're going gray prematurely. All your problems are premature. Gray hair, weight loss, weight gain, ejaculation, midlife crisis, looking at your phone.
no, this is actually important. I have to send this to someone.
Okay, so you're going to take time to send porn to someone while we're live streaming.
No, I have to send. This is personal information about someone at my work, so I have to send it off to someone.
Oh, yeah, don't tell us about
I have
that.
to share to people. I have to share it to Facebook because it's personal information.
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh, I don't do that?
No, you don't. I do see that Bobby Amerconian joined us here in chat. Hey, buddy, how are you, my friend? One of the best bass players in the world, by the way. If you guys ever want a good time, go listen to Bobby's stuff. He's the bomb diggity. One day I'll have to bribe him to come and help me work on the intro music for the show. Anyhow, there were more news articles I sent myself. Like, for instance, Bud Light's offering free beer to any aliens that escape Area 51 because Anheuser-Busch is really trying to get people shot, apparently.
Why would they be doing that?
Well, if you get an alien out of Area 51 during the raid on Area 51, because they, quote, can't stop us all, they say, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light is offering free beer to aliens that escape. So not the escape member guys, but the escapees.
Okay, hold on. I have to say this right now. Okay. There are no aliens in Area 51. And no one's going to make it in there alive.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure there's people there right now that are still alive.
Look.
Working on top secret things.
Okay. I just don't think you're correct on this one, okay?
Oh, you mean civilians?
You listen to me right now. All right.
Okay.
Nobody makes it out alive at Area 51. It's a giant sinkhole where they send people they want to die. Because the aliens kill everybody who enters.
You do know that there's no aliens in Area 51.
Shh. They're listening.
I know they're listening. Somehow you're not. Are you going to still play on your phone while we're live streaming?
I'm literally dealing with my work
You are
issues,
basically cheating on the
so
audience.
I'm working on some
You are
work issues.
you are Ann Harlot.
It's going to take me a minute. Shut up and talk to the people.
Lord. Emily says, Area 69. Oh, God. Again with that. Girl, you got one thing on your mind. Guess they don't figure on weapons they have that are much bigger than guns, says M in chat. Yep. Never mind you're walking through fields of unexploded ordnance in the desert for 2 or 3 miles before you actually get to the base. The whole "they can't stop us all they can" is also a joke, guys. It's all a joke. Jeez. Plus, you have to do that Naruto. How's that?
Naruto.
What?
Naruto.
Okay, I didn't want to mispronounce it too much.
Naruto.
Where you throw your arms behind you and run like an artard. That one?
Naruto!
That run. What?
Depends on who you are.
That
If
was
you're in the show,
actually-
you have to shout it really horribly.
That was actually really impressive, and it sounded kind of like anime when you said it that way.
I know.
That's, I'm kind of considering firing you and hiring someone else to take your seat for free.
Polite.
Dude, are you still...
I'm deeply apologetic. I'm literally trying to deal with my job.
He's not even
let me
apologetic.
let me just stop doing my job that I have to do.
For the hundreds and hundreds of people,
Literally
that wanna
like
hear-
5 people currently.
hundreds of people that want to hear what you have to say, maybe thousands. You're so busy texting on your phone that you can't talk about Naruto running.
Naruto.
No, what? How's that go again?
Naruto.
It's the Mandela effect. Good Lord. All right. Anyway, so Bud Light's offering free beer to any aliens that are freed from captivity of Area 51. Good for them. Now, here's another one. That's pretty good. A man tied up wife's lover. Cut off penis with scissors. Nope, not even a nudge from Jack on that one. Authorities say a Florida man held his wife's lover at gunpoint, cut off the man's penis, and fled. Okay, first of all, if you cut off someone's dick, you don't need to run. He's not going to chase you down. News outlets report 49-year-old Alex Bonilla was arrested hours later on charges including aggravated assault. The Gilchrist County Sheriff's Office released a statement Tuesday that said Bonilla broke into his neighbor's home Sunday, tied the neighbor up, and mutilated his genitals with scissors. Deputies say the victim told authorities that Bonilla took the severed penis and fled across town to his own house. Okay, hold on. I should have read that part. He kept the wiener with him.
I mean, he was attached to it previously.
Did he think he was running like some kind of Olympic event where they hand you a thing and you keep going like a relay? Like,
Listen, he was attached to it previously. I don't think he wanted to give it up.
well, he was giving up to the guy's wife, or he wouldn't have got it cut off with scissors.
I mean, look. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's had his hands on that thing enough times that he could probably hold it when it's severed too.
He didn't cut his own off. He cut someone else's
I
off.
know, but he could probably still hold on to it if it's severed or not.
Held onto it, maybe.
Yeah, he just held on to it.
Dude, the guy, his wife was cheating on him, and he held the guy at gunpoint and scissor cut his wiener off, and then took it and ran.
Okay, yeah, who hasn't done that before? No, I guess,
Me?
yeah, me neither, but theoretically.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just saying I didn't. What do you mean, who wouldn't?
I mean, you never know. I mean,
Who hasn't?
who
Bro.
hasn't? Right? I mean, it's not unfathomable per se. I mean, considering that it just happened.
Okay, so do you guys remember Lorena Bobbitt situation, the John Bobbitt? The guy had his cack reattached and had it extended and lengthened, so maybe he did him a favor.
I don't know.
I'm not suggesting if you're my fan, you should cut off my wiener so I can make it bigger, because it's fine, but I would prefer if you didn't do that altogether. I'm just saying, maybe he just did the guy a solid and
Maybe.
gave him a career in pornographer.
He could have just pornographer?
Pornographer.
As a pornographer? Or as a porn actor?
What's the difference?
I'm confused.
Is there a difference between porn star and pornographer?
Yeah, the pornographer is a person who, like,
Like the production
Films
company
it.
guy?
yeah. It's like photographer.
Well-
Pornographer.
So I should get a shirt that says amateur pornographer?
Yeah, there you go. No?
Works. You always see the amateur porn star ones. It's like, oh, you mean your ex caught you and put your shit on the internet?
Anyways, so there is no moon on there is no gravity on the moon.
How did you go there from getting someone's dick cut off?
Also, and I just want to say this one more time to reiterate, you put the fucking dinosaurs on the goddamn island.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No one's going to remember this reference.
No.
But
What the hell are you talking
Jurassic
about?
World. Jurassic World 2.
I like that movie.
Fucking hate that
It was
movie.
delightful. Chris Pratt's a delight.
Chris Pratt is a delight, but that fucking movie, dude.
Chris Pratt's kind of the awesome of the Jurassic World movies.
Listen, you put the dinosaurs on the goddamn island. That's all I
He's
know.
a less Jeff Goldblum-y Jeff Goldblum with more muscles.
Holy shit, the cigar is fucking me up.
It's a cigar. It's not marijuana or crack, I hope.
I don't know.
Although,
I didn't eat anything, so...
Did you find some of that alligator meth? Is that what you're doing right now?
I hardly ate anything, so...
You hardly ate anything.
It's never a good idea to smoke.
Your waistline disagrees with you. Anyway.
Damn, his dick has gravity in chat. That's some shit.
Oh, there's another one here. Here we go. It's another news story. The ghost of a masturbating ape haunts the hallways of the Ground Country Estate in Dorset.
Grand country estate.
The ghost of a random monkey. Like how it's a random monkey.
Ghost of a
This is
masturbating ape.
a news article from The Sun. I think it's from the UK.
A randy monkey, not a random monkey.
Oh, I thought it was a random monkey.
Like literally
Okay,
missing
a randy monkey.
some
So
letters
a monkey
there.
named Randall?
Randy.
You want to read this one? Here, you read this one because I read the last one.
Wait, what is it? The ghost of a randy monkey haunts the halls of a grand English country estate, where romantic spook hunters flock to tie the knot.
You want to keep going?
To watch a monkey masturbate, apparently. What the fuck? There's a difference between an ape and a monkey, just so people
Athelhampton
know.
Hall in Dorset near Dorchester.
There is a difference between a monkey and a fucking ape.
And yeah,
Titillated
well,
tourists can often hear the saucy spectre laughing while masturbating in Athelhampton Hall in Dorset near Dorchester.
It's a nice looking place, actually.
The
Nice
estate is
stonework.
considered one of the most haunted in the UK by masturbating monkeys.
Wow.
I like that fucking
I do
advertisement.
too.
What the fuck happened there?
Awesome sun advertisement. Ooh. What the fuck? I'm glad we're not showing this on the show.
Holy, what the fuck is going on? Okay, anyways.
These boobies.
Let's just, the Sun is the best website ever. Anyways, and the spooky venue even has soul-searching couples clamoring to have their weddings held there, in the hope of having the pervy primate appear in the background of their pictures.
Honey, you know what I want for my dream wedding? What, darling? I really want a monkey to jerk off while we take our vows. What the fuck? A ghost monkey.
I'm hoping we have an ape just twerking, just twerking it in the fucking back. Sorry, I shouldn't do that shit.
You're gonna call the Sasquatches and you better calm down, bro. What the fuck? This has got to be a joke. I don't know if this is a real website.
The lovable apes. I don't think when it has like fucking naked people as an advertisement. I'm pretty sure the Sun isn't a real fucking
So
site.
you haven't seen our website yet, have you?
The lovable apes afterlife antics have helped the hall to be named as one of the most haunted houses in England after being listed on We Buy Any Homes list of the 9 most ghostly properties. The 15th century house was originally built by the Martin family, whose crest featured an excited monkey sitting on a tree stump.
Hold on.
What the fuck
Family
is
crest.
going on?
That's a monkey with a heart on a tree stump. How are we not related?
Who the fuck does that? Who the fuck making a coat of arms like, you know what I want?
I fucking would.
I want a hard-on monkey, just going at it.
Oh my God.
This is the family crest we require.
The estate's motto. Oh, you gotta read that.
The estate's motto was, "He who looks at Martin's ape will look at him." Oh my fucking God.
Oh, but wait, there's more. There's more naked on the side too. Oh, look. On the side, Kendall Jenner, whoever that is, strips totally naked. Posts crazy photos.
Yeah,
on
I'm pretty
Instagram.
sure the Sun isn't a real fucking thing.
I'm gonna guess this is a
Kendall
fake
Jenner look
website.
kind of like Michael Jackson. Anyways, and ever since the horny ghost of Martin's monkey has haunted the sprawling country pile, making it a go-to destination for curious phantom fanatics. One tourist, dad of 3, who should probably not have taken his fucking kids there, John Morrison, 41 from Derby, who took his entire family to the estate, spoke excitedly about the spanking spook. Okay, this is not a real fucking website. I'm just saying this right now. Why are we reading this shit? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep going. We're already here. He said, we heard that Martin the monkey who haunts the house loves to scratch his privates while swinging around. We didn't see him, which is a shame because it would have been a real sight. Really? I
mean, a sight, yeah.
don't know.
It's a shame we didn't watch this monkey jerk off.
Apparently, he's not terrifying. Quite friendly is what we heard. Yeah, it sounds like he's fucking friendly.
Super friendly.
According to the local legend, the unconventional Martin family did have a pet ape which was free to wander the halls and probably murdered people because they're fucking crazy. And when one of the Martin daughters had an unhappy love affair and decided to kill herself, the compassionate monkey began following her around. What?
Wait, what?
And when one of the Martin daughters had an unhappy love affair and decided to kill herself, the compassionate monkey began following her around. Maybe because she had a love affair with the monkey, but I'm not sure.
Wait, did the monkey follow her dead body around or her ghost?
I imagine it's her ghost. But putting a horny-ass monkey along with someone having a love affair that was unhappy, it doesn't sound so good. When she climbed the set of hidden stairs to the secret room, the ape trailed behind and watched as she took her own life.
Oh, got it. It was at the same time.
Yeah, now we go. Okay, we should have just read a little more. There we got it. I like how there's naked pictures, but then all of a sudden they start like blanking them out, and then there's immediately something with a bunch of kids on it. That's just wow. Okay,
With Caltrans
the
helmets?
sun is just
Good
so
Lord.
so what the fuck. Anyways, by the time the family searched the house and grounds, eventually located the room, the ape had starved to death next to her body. Now its ghost haunts the hall, often scratching at the paneling of the secret room and staircase in an eternal frantic attempt to escape. But the monkey is not alone. The house is reputed to have 6 other ghosts, all human. So if the monkey can't escape from the attic pounding his meat, why? How do people know? I'm confused. How are you gonna get it? Like, do you take a picture in the attic? But so what if you get one of the girl and she's dead and the monkey's just sitting there pounding it to the dead person?
Bro,
I'm just saying this
the
might be.
monkey's probably not a necrophiliac. You'd think, though, he
But
wouldn't
he's
starve
dead.
to death.
So would it be?
Here's
Wait,
the
hold on. Wait a
problem.
minute. If a ghost is having sex with another ghost, does that make it necrophilia?
Here's the real problem. Why'd the monkey starve to death? It was a freshly dead human body right there, and we're made of meat.
And they do eat meat. Mm-hmm. Contrary to popular belief.
Well, some of them. I don't know if all of them do.
It's an
I
ape.
think it depends
If
on
it's
the
an
monkey.
ape, it will eat.
It just says monkey, though.
Well, no,
It
they
says
said it was
ape
an ape.
and monkey. It's not
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
weird.
a chimpanzee.
No, there's apes and monkeys are different. They're a different family.
Okay, but so a chimp will straight up eat and kill.
Yeah, I mean,
A lemur, I don't know. They might
what
eat bugs.
fucking monkey are they
So,
talking about?
What kind of? Yeah, I think
kind of
this
animal?
I don't want to
Look,
call.
if you're gonna make
I
a
do
fake
not
story,
want to
you
call
need to-
shenanigans on this website because this
If you're
story
gonna
is
make
too
a fake
good.
story, you need to make this fake story properly. Okay,
And make it right.
make it rain.
Put some
bitches.
more love in this.
I need more info about the monkey that reaches me. You know, life wouldn't be complete without it.
But he's not the only ghost.
Oh,
Apparently, keep
is
reading
there
the
the father
article.
and the son there too? Get
Keep
it?
reading the article.
Yeah, it's a play on the Trinity.
Yeah, it's a good way
The
to
house
tell.
is reputed to have 6 other ghosts, blah, blah, blah. Athelhampton has long been known as a haunted spot and featured on TV's Most Haunted in 2002. There has been structure on the site since Saxon times. Andrea Cook, who has lived in the house with her family for more than 20 years, said she has witnessed all sorts of odd and inexplicable things.
Inexplicable.
Inexplicable. Blah, blah. But while many people have rational explanations, she said there are always some which do not. The most recent was a dark hooded figure which rushed past one of our cleaners. Okay. On the first sighting, she assumed she had imagined it, but 10 minutes later it came towards her again, up the old servant staircase, and hurried past her into a room, or into a bathroom.
Could you imagine
Maybe they had to
applying for
pee.
that job? Hey, so are you good at cleaning toilets? Yeah. How about monkey jizz? But it's not regular monkey
How about
jizz.
spectral monkey jizz? You
It's,
just gotta,
it's ectoplasm.
it's ectoplasm
from a
all
ghost
over the
monkey, all over
which
the
says
wall.
a lot.
In the booms,
She was
booms, rooms.
Oh my god, she was terribly excited about it, having never witnessed such a thing. Apparently, a lot of people are terribly excited about never having witnessed a monkey jerk off, but they're totally fucking willing to watch a dead one do it.
I mean, people are terribly excited about monkeys jerking off anyway.
According
You
to the
worry
fucking
me if
Sun,
that's
the
look, guys. Let monkey do what
the
monkey
case.
do.
What this was makes no sense at all. It is a figure our youngest son has seen on a couple of occasions, but the cleaner was unaware of this at the time. Despite all of this, it is an amazing place to live. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful home. I can English. We are happy here, and generally, it has a lovely atmosphere in spite of the stories. But on the odd occasion when something does occur, and I must stress, it is only occasionally, it reminds you that there are some things which are beyond our understanding. A spokesperson from We Buy Any Homes said, whether you believe in ghosts or not, it's undeniable that some places, for whatever reason, just give us the creeps.
Oh, that's a good argument there. What's wrong with your house? Well, there's a chimpo jerking off into my sandwich every night, but he's dead. I tried to hit him twice, man. Hand passed right through him.
I keep wanting to eat the sandwich, but I'm pretty sure there's something on it, dude. I can't eat that. I don't know. I'm ingesting. Is there ectoplasm on this fucker? I don't know. I can't see that shit.
What's all this green crab on my sandwich? I don't know. That's not regular mayonnaise.
Hold a blue light up to someone
What
like,
if the
what
goat-
is this just covering the front of your body? What is going on here?
What if the ghost chimp is like the guy that started all these people that are doing like the lick the ice cream challenge and
God, it
spitting
might
the
be
iced tea?
Andrea
crappy
said
felon
that when
people.
her sons were younger, their friends refused to sleep over at the Athelhampton Hall because the doors being agitated. Figures at the end of your bed. Figures stood in doorways. The sound of rapid footsteps, backwards and forwards in your bedroom.
Okay, so that's not the creepiest part though.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm
I
not
would
worried about
much
the
rather
ghosts.
be haunted by apparitions.
Holy shit! Could you just imagine, like, you go to this one to do, when you fucking go to this one to do like a ghost hunt, and then you're just like, I gotta go to, you go to another one. It's like, I'll fucking kill you. I want you to die. Oh fucking thank God, it's not gonna jizz on me.
God, chat's blowing up for this one right now. It's awesome.
I have not read it. We have not seen chat in a minute.
Because we're on a different thing. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, that's a very bad monkey.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I wish it would have specified
It's a
what
naughty monkey.
species of monkey
It's
it was.
naughty.
Naughty.
You don't remember that?
No.
It's naughty. You don't remember fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog when there was one episode where the guy just kept saying naughty.
I remember never having to fuck Courage a dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
You
don't remember
didn't
Courage
get
the
what I
Cowardly-
said.
No, I do. I did.
Yeah, I remember
but
Courage Cowardly Dog. I didn't fuck him.
I just feel like maybe we shouldn't have read that because everybody's gone now. Everybody has left us.
As they should be, because that
We
was
just
a
scared
nightmare.
them off with masturbating
Why,
monkey
why
stories.
did you want to read a monkey jerk off ghost
I
story?
didn't fucking
It's not a
wanna read
monkey,
it.
it's a ghost monkey, dude.
Spook monkey or some fact or faked? That's a good fucking question.
That'd be a great fact or fake show. So, Apollo 11, we landed on the moon. The height of our achievement as humans
The height of our achievement?
is now talking about ghost monkeys jerking off. We are groundbreaking, phenomenal people.
In this world, I feel like monkeys spanking it that are dead is probably more terrifying to me than an actual ghost attempting to murder me. Because, and here's the thing, I could probably get away from that ghost, but if that thing hits me with its projectile,
do you remember
I'm never going to be able to clean it off.
Do you remember that Dave Chappelle thing about the monkey just ripping his dick off? Guys talking about AIDS and stuff. The monkey will rip your dick right off.
I'm going to rip your dick off.
You know how long it took me to teach this monkey to go down on me without peeling it like a banana?
Oh, God.
Dave Chappelle. That's all Dave Chappelle, not me. That was hilarious. Oh, my God. We're supposed to be talking about the paranormal explained. We did that. I think we've accomplished our goal with the paranormal and unexplained because we are outside of the ordinary talking about ghost monkeys
Masturbating.
jerking off.
This is just so us. This is where we need to be at in our life. Is just talking about dead monkeys jerking off on people.
I can get paid to
I mean,
do
this
this.
is our fucking show. buy our new merchandise. You say Vanishing Gates, where ghost monkeys will masturbate on you.
I have a new challenge for everyone. If you guys want to make us a palatable sticker of a ghost monkey jerking off with the Vanishing Gates logo, I will give you free stickers to hand out. Because I'm not giving you money. I'm probably reporting to the police. Good Lord, man. Wait, Spankin' Spooks live right here after celebrity haunted doll blow up.
In Area 69. That's where we keep all the
No,
dead
this is a
monkeys.
chat comment.
I know.
There was that story about the sex doll they thought was a dead body in a box in Vancouver. Vancouver, I think. It was in BC anyway. And they thought there was a dead body there, a report, and it turns out it was just a sex doll without a head.
Jesus. People, leave your sex dolls' heads on, okay? We need you to leave the sex dolls' heads on
Why?
at all times.
You might have kept the head.
You don't.
God, I hope it was one of those real dolls. You know how much those things cost?
God, that would be expensive. What an expensive fuck up to chop off the head of a real doll.
Dude, those things are freaking pricey.
How much are they?
Thousands of dollars.
I'm glad you know this.
Well, I watched that HBO thing. Was it Real Sex or whatever?
Oh, yes.
And talked about it back when they did that documentary. It was a series. And they talked about these, quote, real dolls, as they call them. It's a company. And they make these realistic-looking sex dolls that are just phenomenal and obviously a doll.
Phenomenal.
But apparently someone cut the head off something like that to the extent where the authorities were alerted because they thought there was a dead body. But it wasn't.
Look, I don't know what the fuck to say to that.
You never watched that?
I don't fucking know. Okay, no, I haven't. I'm doing other things with my fucking time.
That's a great documentary, though.
Apparently it is.
There was like 9 or 10 of them, and they were, as far as I got, and they were really good documentaries on sexuality and how humans interact with each other. And yeah, there was one about the real doll, but someone apparently decapitated one and lost a shit ton of money in the process.
It sounds like a really poor idea, in my opinion.
Have you seen that thing about like the people that have those real dolls and take them to meetings and they meet up? Like that's their thing. Like it's a community of people that hang out.
People actually do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a documentary about it.
I worry about this society.
Why?
Because I feel like people...
okay, here, let's break it down. What's the difference? And
like,
I'm going to get some hate for this, I'm sure, guys. And email us and let me know what you think about it. What's the difference between having a real doll that looks like a person sex toy and a vibrator?
I don't know.
Do you remember that Zack and Miri thing where he's like...
Do you think if he chopped off the real doll's head that it's haunting the place now?
Real doll haunting?
Real doll haunting.
But I know someone that can write a short story about that. Oh my god! But think about it, man. Like the Zack and Miri quote. She was like, "Oh, you didn't use my Jergens," and she's like, "I better not find a fleshlight in the house." Like, "Oh, what? You're gonna vibrator?" But what's the hang up there? Like, why is it cool for gals to have sex toys but not guys?
I have no fun.
You're looking at your phone. Stop looking at your sex toy. It's naughty when you do that.
It's naughty.
You're cheating on the viewers.
I'm sorry. Don't chop off a real doll's head.
Bill in chat, some days you only need the head. Guys, don't spend that much money on a sex toy and then cut the rest of it away. It just doesn't seem correct. Seems like a waste of money. Don't make us do a money management show for Vanishing Gates. Jay, you should share the video of you dressed up as an ape chasing Paco down the street and when he was dressed as Banana. If I had that video, I would show that in chat because that did, in fact, happen. I have a gorilla suit and Paco was dressed in my giant banana suit and I chased him down the street. And it was hilarious.
I have shit I have to take care of. Fuck.
No, you don't.
No, I have work stuff I have to fucking go deal with right now.
Uh-huh. Oh. That's Jack's way of breaking up with everyone in chat.
Yeah, I'm divorcing all of you right now. And I've been through the process, so I know how it works. We got about 6 months before it's over, so just prepare for the ride.
I kind of feel bad for marrying you guys in the first place now.
I know. I'm always, like, abusing the chat.
You ask.
I mean, listen. Okay. There's no gravity on the moon. So we've learned that today.
Gravity on the moon.
We've never left the atmosphere.
This matches.
Yes. There you go. We've never left the atmosphere even once.
That's not true.
The universe is carried on the back of a giant turtle named Steve, and I have started a church to him, so you can join Steve the Turtle's Universal Church.
You won't.
Which you should. You should do. Steve carries us upon his back quietly as a silent giant, you know, just plodding along in the great dark, holding this universe on his back. You don't believe me? That's blasphemy. I'm going to murder you now.
People get mad because I refer to our niece as Steve. Because her real name is terrible.
Her real name is cute.
Her name is a porn star name, and her name is Steve now.
Her real name is cute.
It's garbage.
You leave her alone.
Her name is Steve. She's Steve the girl.
You leave her.
And our sister should never have considered naming her after a porn star.
I feel like you're just hating
and she's a ginger, so no.
Oof. She's
Yeah,
blonde.
there aren't
You
very
leave her
many of us.
alone.
No, she is a redhead like me.
She's
there aren't too
blonde.
many of us. Just because all y'all are towheads don't mean crap. She is Steve the girl, and she's the bouse.
She's adorable.
Quit giving her that crappy garbage porn star name.
She's
I won't let that happen.
adorable. Well, seems we've hit a wall.
No, we didn't hit a wall. You started looking at your phone. Again.
Yeah, everybody noticed that when I started looking at my phone, we hit a wall.
Yeah, stop looking at your damn phone. We're live streaming.
Johnny Zaffis cousin? I don't get it.
John Zaffis. Yeah, well, I get it. It's funny.
No.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching Vanishing Gates. Apparently, Jack no longer has the ability to retain any kind of conversation here outside
No, I
of his
do.
telephone.
No, because the moon doesn't have gravity.
The moon has... Are you
It's
on
like
all
you're
the
arguing
crack
with me.
cocaine? The moon has gravity.
Everybody knows that the world spins.
There's actually a
causes
video
downward
of like the
force.
Apollo 13th astronaut falling over
This didn't
on the
happen.
moon.
It was fake.
Wonder if I
It
can
was
put it
all
up right here.
wires.
Wonder if I can put it up.
It was all wires,
It
people.
wasn't wires. He actually fell. You can see it working.
Look. He was never on the moon, okay?
He was on the moon.
He was never on the
You
moon.
don't believe that.
Shut up. Not the fucking point. I have to be the devil's advocate here. We were never on the moon.
Devil's Slavicate.
Hold on. Let's watch this video. We're going to watch this
See if I
video.
can pull it up. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on the
the
stream
tubes?
for you guys who can watch
Is
it.
it the NDI or is it the VLCs? Chromecap video. It's the Chromecap video.
That one? Oh, yeah, there we go.
That one. Let's
See if
not
I
show
can-
them our porn.
Oh, they can see all porn.
The bouse. Let's full screen that so they can see it better. There you go. Let's just watch this. Let's just see how this happens, everybody. Look at that fakeness. Look at that.
It's not. Oh, yeah, it's fake. He's falling on his
He's
ass.
carrying hundreds of pounds of stuff right there.
Yeah. Look. Up.
Oh,
And he
look at that.
falls up and out.
Yeah, that looks like that was set up horribly.
What? How does it look fake?
There's a million
He
places.
fell
there's-
up and out.
That rock would have just ripped
Look.
right out of the ground.
Watch this video.
The rock would have just ripped right out of the ground. Look at all that stuff not flying around. There's no dust kick up. There's nothing. There's no dust kick up. Nothing's happened. Look at that. Look at that.
Do you know what year
Look
this
at that.
happened in?
Look at the difference between how he's falling
And look how he popped back
versus
up.
stuff around him.
So
look at that. Look
NASA
at that
only
dirt.
hires breakdancers.
Look at that dirt flying exactly the same pace, but he's falling slowly. That dirt is not falling at the same pace as him. It's falling faster.
Because he outweighs it by 1 billion pounds.
Look at that. Look at that dirt just flying around like it's being kicked
What
on
do you
our
mean?
gravity.
It's a bad camera.
It's just being kicked around like it's our gravity. Look at that. It's exactly the same as our gravity. See?
No, it's not.
It's not flying very far. It's
Dude.
only going an inch. And if he was that heavy with that much mass moving around, he would have kicked that shit like a mile. Look at that.
How do you figure?
Look at that. There's not even like any kind of real weight going on there. There's not enough gravity for that to fall exactly like it does on Earth. Look.
You didn't see
Nothing.
that? Are you on all the drugs?
Look at those rocks rolling. Look, why is that rock rolling? That rock shouldn't roll. It should float.
Why?
Because it should float.
Maybe it's heavy
We all
iron.
float down here. Pennywise taught me that. Look at that. Look at that fake dirt. So fake.
You are on all the crack
That is so
cocaine.
fake. You should close this out first. No, it's not that one. It's chrome. There you go. Good job.
You are on all the crack cocaine.
Look at that fake
It's
smiling.
not fake,
Look at
dude.
that
Fell on
fakeness.
his ass.
Fake.
He fell on his arse and it was hella funny.
Shenanigans.
You don't get to call shenanigans on something that happened.
Fake.
It's not. You do not believe that, Alex Jones.
It's fake. Look at that dirt. That
No,
dirt didn't even
you
kick
are
up.
Alex
That
Jones.
dirt didn't move enough. That should have moved more.
Next, you're going to tell me that high energy weapons caused all California forest fires.
Okay, listen here. Okay.
No, you got this?
Yeah. No. Actually,
all right.
forest fires are part of nature's
God.
natural order of things to
That's
clear
true.
out brush and shit.
True.
Wasn't caused by high energy anything. It's caused by nature
Oh,
and or
but
some
the
idiot
moon,
with a fire.
on the other hand,
The moon, on the other hand, look, the dirt doesn't move enough. There's no real movement there.
it moves all over the place.
Does not
Small
fucking
particles.
move enough.
It's not like earth dirt, where it's like wet and saturated. It's basically like
Yet.
sand. Where
It falls like sand here. Where
no, it fills up because it's small.
it should have a different response than it does here. Okay, it shouldn't exactly like sand
It
would here if
has
you
a
kicked it.
different response than it does here.
Lies and shenanigans.
How do you
We did
figure?
not land on the moon.
We did.
The moon landed on us.
Was that your whole point of this, to set up that joke? Your entire argument here was to set up that one fucking joke, wasn't it?
Nope, it wasn't. But, alas, Jack has hit that time.
You started your period finally? You're becoming a woman. Got you.
I'm sailing away,
Yeah, you are.
setting a course for the virgin sea.
Don't make Six sue us.
Oh, sorry.
No. All right, so anyhow,
Let's just
we've
clarify.
accomplished
Jack does not
nothing in this
actually think
episode.
that we didn't land on the moon, but Jack does
Oh,
not
good. That's what I
want to
was
play
trying
the
to get
devil's
to.
advocate. Has to do so.
Oh,
Has
so
to do
you
so.
know that we landed on the moon. You're
Yeah.
just being an asshole, being an asshole.
Actually, no, I don't know that we landed on the moon, but I do know we said we landed on the moon.
Here's the thing. Why haven't we been back? Was it Apollo 13 was the last time we went to the moon?
I think
Was that
so.
it?
I think it was.
So the explanation from NASA is that the information to get there got destroyed.
Because we never got there.
That's not
And
true.
because they couldn't get James Cameron to make the second one. They were trying really hard, I
It
hear.
wasn't James
Steven
Cameron
Spielberg
they
did the
said
first
did it.
one, and
No,
then James Cameron.
No, they didn't. It was Stanley Kubrick. They said.
Stanley Kubrick did the first one, and they tried to get James Cameron for the second one, but he kept wanting to put the Avatar in there somehow. And
aliens.
he was trying to put like small things with the Avatar in, but they just couldn't get it. You know,
And
they
they had to
couldn't
get
get
rid
him
of the
not to
guns
it.
and replace them with walkie-talkies. That
Yeah,
was,
he kept wanting to do these things, and they just were like, "No, we can't do that." And he was like, "Oh, come on!" They'll be like, "People wouldn't believe it, James, if there was blue fucking people on the moon." Okay,
you know that Jeff
No.
Bezos is now signed a thing with the government. Was talking about doing a thing with the government to sign up to do the next moon landing and build a colony on the moon.
I'm gonna land on
That's a
Jeff
few months
Bezos' face.
Amazon's gonna Amazon all over you.
I don't know who he is, so.
The
Oh, well, he's the owner
owner
of
of
Amazon,
Amazon.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've literally accomplished nothing here except for to realize that dirt doesn't move like that on the moon. Or
Well, I'd
shouldn't.
hope we entertain people. That's kind of
Shouldn't.
the goal.
If you were entertained, then we've done our job.
Were you not entertained?
Were you not entertained?
This is not Sparta.
That wasn't Sparta either. That was a quote from the Gladiator, and that was Rome.
Same thing.
Macedonia and
You're gonna
Rome
make
are really
fake
far.
comments. I'm gonna make fake
Hold on,
comments too.
hold on. Macedonia and Rome are really far from each other. You know that, right?
You do know that Russell Crowe is Australian.
That doesn't fucking fix it. What the fuck? What?
Just using your diversionary tactics.
If the Wookiee's not from Endor, you must acquit.
Turnabout's fair game, good sir.
If the Wookiee's not from Endor, you must acquit. All right. If he's not fucking Endor, you must acquit. Look, okay, so dirt doesn't move like that on the moon. We've established.
That's not true. We didn't establish shit.
We've established that.
It's not real dirt. It's like something else.
We established that it is real dirt. Technically all of the dirt across the universe would be exactly the same, wouldn't it? Because it all came from one thing. If you
No,
believe how it was
because some
created.
could be different minerals and stuff, man. You
No.
think dirt and sand are
No,
the same?
that makes
You
no
get some
goddamn sense.
dirt tossed in your eye and then go to the beach and get some sand tossed in your eye. You're going to have a bad fucking time.
Listen to me, Karen. Okay.
What?
I said, listen, Karen.
Who?
I called you Karen.
The hell's Karen?
I don't know, but I'm calling you Karen
I'm
right now.
complaining to the manager.
Good. I am the manager. I hate you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Jack is outie.
No.
Let's say bye-bye.
No, Diabeto. You have to wait a second. You have to close out the show properly. Just because you want to get your side piece on doesn't mean that the show's over.
I literally have to go write a check, dickhead.
Well, the same thing.
Man.
Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Vanishing Gates, somehow. I'm Jay. This is that guy there is
The dirt doesn't fall like that, Jack. Oh, wait, hold on.
dirt doesn't
It puts the dinosaurs on the island, Jack.
What does it even mean?
Because the dinosaurs were in a fucking house in that movie, okay? That doesn't work.
What?
Okay, you leave the fucking dinosaurs on the island, and you go to the goddamn island, and then you have an adventure with dinosaurs, okay? That's what happens. You run from a T-Rex, you don't make a giant fucking fake-ass dinosaur that is so cool,
So-
and then you
oh.
need the Deus Ex Machina and knows the Mosasaurus to save your ass in the end. Well, fuck you, okay? Fuck you.
So you didn't watch the movie.
I did, but I just mixed the first and the second one together because fuck all of it. The first ones were good. Those ones were shit. Chris Pratt's the only good saving grace of any of this trash.
I was going to say for a second, first you want to fight Vin Diesel, now Chris Pratt, but now you just want to make out Chris Pratt. Got it. He is a pretty man.
Alrighty then.
What? That's it? Oh, I got it. I figured it. That's it. That's the a little bit of debauchery here.
Short of it.
In chat, I think the little Dutch boy in Jack's head finally let the water go.
Yeah. I think he's not incorrect on that one. Good job.
All right, perhaps Jack will get some mental help before next week's show.
No, he will not.
No, he won't. Anyhow,
Jack's
I'm Jay.
just as crazy
This
as always is.
the
5150 Jack.
it's more like 2010
2010 Jack.
at most.
Okay, well, you know
can
what?
barely see the tip of your
Stop
own
insulting
nose.
my insanity. Okay? Stop it. Just
Anyway, thanks for watching the show, listening to the show. Follow, like, subscribe all over the place there. You want to tell them where we're at, Jared Jack? Jared Jack.
We are on Facebook, Twitch, and some other fucking things.
YouTube,
YouTube. We are also on. You can find us on
Spotify.
YouTube, Spotify,
iTunes.
Or
Well, I think it's
iTunes?
Apple Podcasts. Is that
Apple
spelled now?
Podcasts, because we're not on
Yeah,
iTunes.
iHeartRadio. We're on iTunes.
iHeartRadio, iTunes. If you get a time, listen to the History of Rome on Stitcher. That's pretty good. Nothing to do with us. It's just a good fucking read and a good listen.
And if you have stories that explain the paranormal, if you have encounters with ghosts, aliens, Bigfoot, or anything
Sasquatch.
else crazy, I said Bigfoot.
Mosasauruses.
That
Squids.
fine.
Squids are creepy. Octopuses are creepy.
We did an episode about the alien octopus theory.
We haven't. Yeah, we should, because I actually watched a video the other day where they were like, I was watching a video that explains like in UK and Europe, you have to put them under anesthesia before you operate on them or anything, because they have their brains are actually they have, what is it, like 55 more genes than us.
Yeah, there's something that was a thing that came out that said they're alien to this planet. They're not like anything else.
They have everything else matches in some way. It has like some genetic code that matches, but they don't match with us. They don't have the same genetics
Well,
as
I'm
us.
not trying to mate with them, so I don't know what
And
that
on top of that,
means.
they can modify their genetics. They can modify their genes. They have the ability to actually like edit them on the go.
You can also eat them.
Yeah, you can eat them. They're not
Turns
delicious. They're
out.
disgusting. They're like slugs.
A lot of people eat octopi.
Oh, but apparently,
Actually,
I watched a video where
the
this thing
plurals of
fucking.
octopus is octopus.
Did you know
not
they can fit
octopi.
through anything as long as their goddamn beak fits through it?
Those are squid.
No, it's not octopus.
Octopus don't have beaks.
Octopus have beaks.
I don't think so.
I believe so.
No.
Well, anyways, I watched a video of a
Squid
fucking
has
octopus
beaks.
fitting through a goddamn hole.
Well, yeah, octopi
Like
can
this
like,
big, but it was like
octopi,
this
octopus
fucking
can get-
big.
yeah, they can flatten out really.
And they also change color. They can spit poison.
Uh-huh.
They're such weird creatures, dude. We need to do an episode on that
And they have tentacles, and they've inspired an entire
genre.
genre of pornography.
Yeah, I mean, we really got to thank them for that.
People just want to bang out octopi.
That's just
Octopuses.
slash creepy fiction.
I mean, James Bond had Octopussy.
Yeah, I mean, you got there. So, you know. Anyways,
Anyway, guys, see you on the next show. But send us your stories to Strange and Explained at vanishinggates@gmail.com. Please don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow the Facebook page for Vanishing Gates. It's the easiest way to get a hold of us because I'm lazy.
yep.
But also give us love everywhere else, and we'll love you back in some fashion.
Post any cool things you find to our discussion group, and we'll look at it.
Oh, yeah, the Vanishing Gates Viewer discussion group is also a Facebook group you can join.
You can join our discussions,
Okay.
our discussion group on Vanishing Gates, and then you can send us any of your ideas if you don't want to go through the process of an email, because I know a lot of people don't, because people like texting. You can
It's
go to the
not that we'll
discussion
check
group.
it, but you could email us and we'll check it.
We'll get notifications that someone posted to it, and then we'll go ahead and look, maybe, and then we'll use it as an idea for a show, perhaps.
All right, and don't forget, your turn.
Misty Mountain Brewing, Brookings, Oregon. I just read the label.
He wasn't there, so he doesn't understand the joy and the love that is Misty Mountain Brewing Company.
I don't know, but if it's loader related, it's probably good.
Yeah.
So you should just do it.
Oh, yeah. I can only imagine being there for a loader day. That'd be awesome. All right, guys. Thank you again.
That'd be
I'm
Tom
Jay,
Bombadil.
and this is some fucking
Well, no.
guy.
What?
Did you say Deep Fried Okra? Is that what your name
I
is?
said I would either be Tom Bombadil or Melkor.
Oh, yeah. So you get written out of the shows.
No.
You're only for the books. You don't
Melkor's
get
the
to be in
main
the
bad
movies.
guy. He's the master of. He's Sauron's master.
Yeah, well, no, but Tom Bombadil wasn't in the movies. He was
No,
in the
he
books
wasn't.
only.
He got written out of the movies, but he was in the books.
You know what? Because no one wants to spend 45 minutes watching Father Time.
What are you talking about?
Tom Bombadil.
It's not. He's not Father Time.
Are you on crack cocaine?
He's literally just a story. He was a bedtime story that he told his kids, and then he wrote them into the books as a god, essentially as a Valar.
he was Father Time. He disappeared into nowhere. He took them and they had a big... Anyway, guys, we're not going to bore you with that. We'll do that for the Lord of the Rings podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm sure there is one.
Somewhere.
And if you're there, we love you too. Contact
indeed.
us and we will ignore you promptly. Just kidding. We love you.
I don't know if Tom Bombadil is actually Valar or not.
God, you're going to keep going, aren't you?
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, you did it.